Bill Cohen here, Cohen on content. I got Bill Myers. Bill Myers, this is like, you guys are in the, I used to say fast food, but it's not fast food anymore.
No, it's quick serve restaurants.
Quick serve restaurants. Can they call it, is it QSR?
QSR.
Gotta be, it's gotta be an acronym, right? And, you know, I see it and I love it. I love the digital signage you guys do, like McDonald's and Arby's and a lot of the big names, right? Just so you know, it's Indoor Direct.
Correct.
Yeah. You know, I go back to when we were wondering why are they punching holes in the side of the wall to push food out there instead of bringing them in to sell more food.
Right.
And I'm looking at what you guys do, and they obviously love it. But you've got two different kinds of screens.
Right.
Two different types of messages.
Right.
Explain that.
So one thing that you do when you walk into a fast food restaurant.
Oh, you said fast food restaurant. I got him. He said that.
Or QSR. Is you actually have you order at the counter. So we put up a digital sign there at the point of purchase that's helping promote in-store sales, increase in-store sales with whatever incremental products that the restaurant sees fit. And then once you walk into the dining room, we have a separate network that has full motion and sound, sort of, spend a lot of time so that it looks and acts just like TV. And it's very short segments of content. The show is called The Bite, and it's little bites of sports highlights, little bites of music, entertainment news.
Well, let me back you up, because we have two different conversations here. Mm-hmm. I understand I'm in line, and I'm already hungry. So I came in, I said, I'm going to get me a sandwich, and I'm not going to, but somebody else is going to get fries, and like that case, my wife's watching, I weren't thinking of getting fries in it. So I understand the signage now. While I'm in line, while I'm hungry, you're going to show me product.
Right, with the full motion, so you can see the steam coming off the coffee. They know that affects your brain. They know that the full motion actually will increase your desire to actually do that last minute at the point of purchase. Increase in buy.
So so I see the purpose of the content. You got me to the counter, and I just went from a $10 customer to a $15 customer.
Right.
The world is happy.
Right.
But I thought the idea was now you want to get rid of me. Now you fed me. You gave me the food. Get rid of me. You don't want me sitting in the seats. You want to turn them over. But now instead, you've got screens in the dining room, and you want me to watch them. Where's the benefit? Where's the dollar benefit to that?
Sure. So back in the day when they started punching holes in walls and doing drive-thrus, that really helped their business, and so much so that now it favors the drive-thru. So 65% of QSR business now goes through the drive-thru. What they're trying to do now is remodel a lot of their interiors, of which we're a big part of, and putting our screens in, get the diners back into the store because they'll spend more money when they're in the store. And Starbucks has sort of changed the model so that we don't care it's not about turnover anymore. It's about dwell time, brand loyalty, and keeping them there for a little bit.
All right. So again, I got the content. I think everybody's got the content at the counter. We've talked about it. From everything from dry cleaners to full service restaurants. But I'm back to where's my return? If I own McDonald's, I'm not doing this. But if I own McDonald's, where's my return on the dining room screen? What's the content there that's going to generate a positive for me?
Sure. So trying to increase the sexiness of the dining room is obviously a big goal of getting people to come in, stay in, and want to come back. So they used to have Muzak out there, and a lot of the customers, are ready for something a little bit more interesting.
I like Muzak.
It's sometimes really good.
I like the company actually, but all right.
Muzak's not a bad company, but the diners were looking for like a full-on experience with video attached as well. So we've gone in there and kind of modernized the dining room with the screens, the sound, the motion, and again, little bites of stuff that's always changing, so we appeal to as many of the visitors as we can.
Okay, so you've got me seated, and the content makes me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
and it may sell me something else. It might get me to go buy a dessert or
Sure.
something. Is that really the objective, or is the objective more the feel good, the brand loyalty?
It's a combination. It's a good question. It's a combination. So each
That's a
restaurant.
good question. I asked it.
So each restaurant obviously wants to sell more. They want to increase the opportunity for the customers to come back. At the same time, though, they're also in a community. Most people eat at a QSR in their neighborhoods, and they're on their way to shop, or they have just come back from shopping. So you have some great opportunities for some messaging there.
You know, we're going longer than we normally go because I'm kind of fascinated by this. You know, I'm ad supported, so by me it's all about education makes my doctors happy. Education makes the patient that's viewing it a good consumer, and education ties to the advertiser so they get that benefit. You're more almost in the entertainment business.
Right, exactly.
And okay, who's paying? Is it the chain, the chain of restaurants that pays, or do their suppliers pay?
We're an ad-supported model as well.
Okay.
So our TV model is essentially, doing just like regular broadcast TV, where it's, a third advertising and 2/3 content. If we don't do really good content, the sexiness of the screens is going to get old. The screens are just going to become screens after a while. But that content inside of a QSR environment, if we don't do that well, then no one's watching. And if no one's watching, no advertisers want to watch.
What new technologies are you seeing that you're coming down the road? Because that's what I look for. What's new tomorrow? And that you're thinking, okay, we'll grab that, and there's a use for that. Not technology for technology's sake. That's my bumper sticker these days. But a new technology that you're going to be able to use to further the objective, the goal, the mission of your kind of network. If any.
No, it's a great question, and I think
another great question. I'm going to get points for this.
The relevancy of content can be determined by the people sitting in the QSR environment. This is stuff that we're doing research and development on. If I can understand who's sitting in that room, the way that I've created my little bites of segments that build the show can actually adjust to the people that are in the room. So if I know more people are interested in sports because I'm skewing more towards that, then I can adjust the programming on the fly to be more relevant to that. Localized content's also huge for us, and we're looking at some really good partners and cool technology that allow us to localize a lot of content as well.
All right, this is very cool stuff. I'd like to get you back sometime and talk about how you get the data on or for from the viewer so that you can make those on-the-fly changes. That's interesting stuff. And what's new that's helping you do that faster. But I think we've already used up the attention span. These are my friends here, and I know their attention span. All right, wait, I want to give you a website. Bill's website is IndoorDirect.com, and it's Bill at IndoorDirect.com.
Correct.
Thanks, dude.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming
All
over.
right.
See you. You'll see me whenever.